welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast.
That's
This
some
is
good stank on
episode
there.
152.
2.
I thought it was 3. Who could have been? Yeah, you guys missed it. Sometimes I wish we had video. Roman was jamming to some of that stanky jazz.
Yeah, it's that if you want, I mean, it's all in Japanese, but
Because
you
that's
can.
his weed coming out.
I guess so, but it's called Monster Hunter: The Jazz, and if you want that, it's the 3rd track.
And if this sounds like kind of like weird or low, it's because we're having some technical difficulties.
Hit us on our GoFundMe for better sound equipment.
Yeah.
The 3 listeners.
Yeah.
You want to fund us?
Yeah,
If you want,
if-
we'll be selling jars of our bathwater.
Fat guy bath water.
Nobody
On
wants
sale
that.
now.
Doesn't nobody want any of that.
Sometimes they just buy
as
it
long
to
as you're
buy
good
it.
looking.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? It has to be like
Oh
almost
yeah.
attractive.
No, you have to be attractive.
What about
Like
people
no
that-
ifs, ands, or buts.
No, what about the people that like the freak show shit? The weird shit, the ones that
Oh
go
yeah,
to...
it's out there, but it's just a smaller percentage. That's all. Wait, did you even introduce us?
Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah. Forgot. We are your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with...
Roman.
And...
Your birthday boy, Eric.
Hate that boy.
Oh, especially after his fucking birthday. It was his birthday. Him and John.
Yeah.
And we kind of bunch up,
True, man.
the birthdays together because Romans has one coming up in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And he likes celebrating with his family, so we celebrate a little bit early with him
Mm-hmm.
because we're loud and obnoxious.
Very much so. Yes. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
We get real black.
But
Yeah.
doesn't mean I don't love y'all. It's just oof. I
And
can't.
sometimes-
I can't handle it all the time. Not the parties.
Not the parties. Nah, I can't handle my family parties anymore.
Instant parties.
I fucking found out that yesterday. We had a little pop-up celebration for my brother
Yeah.
and John, right? Because they're the married couple. First it was like, no, we're not gonna do anything for your birthday and shit. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I invited people over. And then it was like, whoa, they're here, might as well drink. And then drink got into drunk. And then drunk got into fucking fucked up. And then fucked up got into Necio mode. And I can't do that no more. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking drink too, Yeah. And then I was like, I had like 2 or 3 shots. I was like, I'm good. I don't have to get stupid no more. I don't have that need. But my brother, tell him, Eric, tell him how dumb you got.
I didn't have the need for it, but I got really drunk. Really drunk. Like, fell on the floor drunk. Fucking dance with strangers drunk. Well, they're not strangers. Dance with Carlo and his girl. I think there's video of it.
Which is, they're cool people for, putting up with Eric's shit.
They hardly see me, so it's just like, it's Eric.
It's classic Eric, but
Classic
dude,
Eric.
fucking John got...
I really wasn't expecting to get drunk, but then I got drunk.
So that happens when you mix a little bit of everything. You're not supposed to mix things.
Mostly I was just drinking tequila. I know I drank a couple beers, but let's just sticking to tequila. Latin. We opened 3 bottles. I know I finished the one that Sam gave me, which, by the way, thank you, Sam. It was really good tequila.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
Then
Sam.
Stefan bought me 2 of them. I finished that other one because we started playing beer pong with shots, which is
Terrible.
it's
always
never a good idea.
Yeah, it's always a fucking mistake, and each year you do it. Because I don't know.
I hate myself. I like to drink. And
I can see
I
that.
don't like drinking beer. So beer pong with shots.
Yeah, but,
Nobody else has to do it. It's just for me.
But me and Roman were the sober ones standing in the back going, oh, this is going to get ugly and
Oh,
messy and annoying.
I literally just
It didn't
came
get that ugly or messy.
They got ugly and messy.
I don't know about messy.
at times it did. But everybody kind of cleaned up after themselves for the most part. At the end of the night, it wasn't too much of a cleanup.
And
It
I
was
was just like making sure Eric doesn't do anything stupid.
yeah.
I was like, come on, just call it done already. Just say, thank you for joining me. Good night. See you next year. But no,
You can't say kumite.
these niggas like another shot and another shot.
Well, I mean, I guess that's just the way he likes to celebrate. I can't badmouth the dude. It's just the way he likes to celebrate.
Yeah, you can
But-
badmouth the dude all you want. He's right there.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I badmouth him, but The thing is, I'll be like punishing him all week by taking him to the gym. So I mean,
he's been doing that together. I've been morning gym workout.
He didn't know what he got himself into. He didn't know that he was gonna get fucking wake up calls at 9 a.m. Just be like, get your ass up.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Get your burn on.
Yeah.
But
time to get to swole holla. I'm not trying to get swole. I'm just trying to lose everything. I feel like if you push hard enough in my stomach and I try to do a sit up, I was gonna fart the fat away.
That's not the way it works.
Which I found out because of the party that I'm surrounded by people trying to lose weight, and I always make fun of motherfuckers like when they tell you, "Hey Roman, you look good." It's like, no, he doesn't. Piece of shit doesn't eat.
Yeah, like you were getting super like jealous, and
then, I'm not jealous. I was just like,
you're getting jealous. You're getting that's jealous.
Then people were like, "Hey, homeboy Sam's like, hey man, Sam, you losing weight?" He's like, "Yeah, all I'm gonna do is drinking water." It's like fucking pussy just drinking poison ass water. I was like,
you're drinking mineral water
now.
I
caught myself. I'll be like, what the fuck? And when they're saying, "Hey man, John's losing weight too," I was like, I guess. He was like, "I don't see it." I was real fucking spiteful.
Yeah, you're real fucking salty about this shit.
Tony's like, bro, what are you, a fag?
Yeah, just trying to find any fucking toehold.
Yeah, we're like, real men eat.
I eat plenty.
And fucking real men drink and all this shit. I was like, I'm not even drinking either.
Yeah, you can't say shit about drinking.
So I was like,
the eating, like, I ate good. Like, there was the sausage and the meat and the chicken. And there, you thankfully bought me some lettuce.
Yeah.
It was some good fucking romaine hearts, and I was just eating up that bad boy.
You know, I can't find butter lettuce in our local groceries. Maybe I'm not looking good enough. But I heard butter lettuce is like the best thing to use for like lettuce wraps.
It's all right. It's flat, like for sure.
Yeah,
but it's not. It doesn't fold very well. Like romaine tends to like do better jobs at folding. But if you want to like actually wrap shit. Iceberg lettuce is probably the best. Really? If you're using lettuce, because that's the way Freddy's does it. Freddy's basically just like gets like half a fucking.
I've seen people kind of like steam a head of cabbage, then get it out, cut the fucking heart, and just like use that as like wraps and shit.
Oh, I'm sure that's great. Yeah.
But yeah, two things I learned from this fucking party. A, the alcoholic gene that runs in my family skipped me because we had a splur of fucking, and I tried. Like I said, like I had a couple of shots. I was like, okay, I'm good, but I was like, I didn't have that need to continue. Yeah. Then I had one or two beers, and I was like, man, this is fucking awful. People that like beer, I don't get you guys. It tastes like shit.
I mean,
it does.
I used to like beer, but the thing about it is, I liked particular beers. Like I liked
microbrews.
Not even necessarily microbrews. Not even that. I like dark lagers.
Oh, okay.
Like specifically like amber lagers kind of things.
You like that flavor shit.
Yeah. And plus it's super heavy, so I just have to drink a few of them.
My dad always said that on a hot day, cause fuck it's been humid and how you go outside and you look like you've been in a workout. It's like you're breathing and you're sweating. I was like, damn. And I hate this kind of time, cause you know. You take a shower, you're like, oh, I feel nice and clean. You step outside, you're like, oh, gross again. But my dad used to say that in these hot fucking days, nothing beats a cold ass beer. And I was sitting next to the ice chest, and it was fucking cold ass beer. And I was like, man, this is gonna be fucking refreshing. So I drank one. I was like, this tastes like shit. And I was like, I can't finish this beer, but you know, you open it, you gotta drink it.
Yeah, I think step number one to that is you gotta be a man.
Oh. I walk into that. I mean, I enjoy liquors. I enjoy whiskeys and tequilas and rums.
Yeah, for sure.
People that say that it's like nothing beats a cold beer in a hot day. It's like you haven't had a cold soda in a hot day. Like cold Big Red on a hot day. God
that
damn.
makes you more thirsty.
It makes me feel like heaven.
It makes you feel like, oh, I need another soda.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not refreshing. Like, refreshing is supposed to be like you're sated with something that you have.
No. You just gotta keep going. That's why you finish a 12-pack in a hot day. Nah. And cold Coke in those fucking bottle, like glass bottles. Hell yeah.
The Mexican Cokes is what you said?
Fuck yeah. The one with the real Coke that sprinkle the white dust. But you know,
You eat sugar, real sugar, not high fructose corn syrup.
That's what cocaine used to be, real sugar.
cocaine used to be a medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I mean, soda.
It was an awesome medicine.
It used to be his medicine.
Soda used to be a medicine too, and that's how I still see it. I'm just drinking medicine.
Sometimes it tastes like it.
Yeah, some of it, like Dr. Pepper. I hate Dr. Pepper.
That was
tastes like fucking cough syrup.
That was my soda. That was the one. I needed those 23 flavors.
Yeah.
All up in my dick hole.
So I found out that the alcoholic gene fucking skipped me. The second thing, I found out that I'm fucking old. Not in age, because I tell people my age is like, really, that's your fucking age? Like,
oh, Mark was fucking freaked out.
I was like, in essence, and fucking spirit, I'm like, I was like, it was like around 8 o'clock. I was like, I'm done. Just go to sleep.
Mark was freaking out. What?
Yeah, because I'm 22 years older than Mark, and he's like, for real? He's like, I thought you were fucking older. I was like, no, man.
Yeah, because Mark's 31.
32.
Yeah,
Oh, he's 32? You
Yeah.
fucking old bitch.
Yeah.
You hear this, Mark?
You're probably not, because it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, you're fucking asleep.
Fucking watching Mag and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mash.
No,
Mash at night?
Jag. There you go.
Oh no, what's the one with the fucking Tom Selleck and the mustache?
Magnum
Magnum
PI.
PI, there you go.
Bitch, you haven't run that since fucking 89.
You know what show I do enjoy watching? MASH, dude. You can't beat MASH.
I mean,
Like
you could
late nights or early mornings?
you could beat MASH, but
No,
it
you
was fun. Bitch, Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, MASH.
Fuck
is better.
you.
No.
Scrubs is way better.
It's comical, but you know, all around show. MASH was an all around better show.
No.
They're
You're jaded by that bum 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 bum.
That's one of my favorite intro songs.
And the fucking chopper.
But I think MASH had better characters. Dr. Cox is alright, and Zach Braff, I forgot Zach Braff's name, character.
JD.
Yeah.
JD.
It's
They're
literally
right,
just two letters.
but the doctors and the.
But
look, they're both medical shows, and I think MASH is just a better medical show too.
I mean, I think everybody remembers Hawkeye from MASH.
Hawkeye. Radio was a big one.
When you
They
think
all remember the guy who's trying to be a transvestite.
Oh, the one that's
yeah, that's why you know his name.
Dude, I hardly remember names. Come on now.
That's true. But no, I think everybody remembers Hawkeye, and they remember that show is really good. But the movie, if you ever watched the movie, it was really good. But the show was all right. The show was just what the problem with the show was that it was every week. You know what I mean? And then by the time we were by the time we saw it, it was all reruns. And I'm pretty sure I saw the same fucking episode 17 times.
Why are you bad? Why is radio always dying?
Exactly. Why is Hawkeye always? Why does he always have a martini in his hand in this one episode?
He made martinis those fucking toilet martinis.
Yeah. Pruno.
Yeah.
Fucking jail wine.
Yeah, but I found out I'm old, dude. I was just like, God damn it. And you don't gamble with white people. They take that shit serious.
Oh, for sure.
You don't fuck with people's quarters. We were playing, I don't know, Spin the Dreidel.
Tomato. Everybody knows Tomato.
People got hyped to it. I was like, damn. Actually had fun.
It was
Had
good.
fun. It's been a while since I actually had.
I had couples going up against each other. Usually the timid and quiet were loud and fucking obnoxious.
Yes.
From going from a week of being angry at the internet for bathwaters and fucking enough Area 51 names to fucking fill you up for a generation. I was it was a good day just to hang out with family and friends.
Exactly.
Gamble, kind of drink.
That's what you
watch
need
Eric fall in slow motion. That shit was the funniest shit.
I thought
ever.
he broke his leg. His leg was so the way my leg is now, where I'm just sitting with my leg crossed.
I know it looked weird because I just as soon as I fell, I turned over real quick and fucking put my leg underneath me so I could push myself up. But that's when I realized that my pants had fallen. Because as I was falling, I sucked it in, and usually I wear my pants right here on the belly button.
Yeah.
And when I sucked it in, they just fucking, and I had a shitload of quarters, so they just fell straight down. I was like, oh shit.
That shit was
So I got up, and so Carlos' girl wouldn't so I wouldn't offend her. Fucking, I just kind of like picked them up while I was in the ground. I was like,
she didn't want to see the full moon tonight.
Tell them to look away. And my mom was like, let me get you up. I was like, I'm good. I can get up. And this, my pants is falling. She's like, what? And she sees that my belt buckle's like on my knees, and she's like, God damn it. I was like, I got this. I get up. I fold my pants up slowly or quickly, and I get up slowly. And I was just like, I'm good. Fucking put them back up to my belly button. Went outside and danced with Carlo.
Dance the pain away.
Like a tango.
I didn't see it. I heard it, and I thought that you fell forward. I thought you fell like from the house, like off the little steps onto the concrete floor. I was like, God damn it, again?
Nah. I never fall forward, bro. I always fall back.
It seems like it.
Which I like the whole the girl that was there. I like her explanation. She's like, I saw him fall in slow motion. I wanted to help him, but I was afraid he was gonna squash me.
Oh, definitely.
She's like, I got children. I was like, okay. So all I went was like, oh no. And he was like, are you okay?
She pretended to go for me.
Yeah, the white boy move. Oh no.
Yeah. And fucking Carlo was scared. He thought, everybody else was scared for Carlo. They thought I fell on him. Yeah. He's like, wasn't he behind him? And I was like, nah, maybe. They backed up.
They get out of the splash zone's way.
There you go.
And then in the morning I was feeling shitty because I was laughing my ass off outside. Like all I ever remember saying is like, Roman, record this shit. And then Roman's like, we'll do. Then we had proof in the morning.
Exactly.
Because my brother was like, oh, I don't fall and I don't throw up. And
I don't throw up.
And I don't act a fool when I'm drunk.
No, I know I act a fool.
I was like, yeah. But good day.
Yeah.
From a fucking all around fun weekend. It's kind of weird seeing it from the outside bubble. Like every year you're inside the bubble, you're fucking drinking and getting drunk and being obnoxious and loud. And now Friday I saw about the I was like, damn, is this what the other people be like? I'm leaving before it gets stupid.
Sometimes that's what I like to drink.
I guess, but I mean.
But like I said, I'm an old man, so that's an old man way of thinking.
I guess so. Yeah.
Some people just don't like to drink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was I
can't hang no more.
I struggled in the first few hours. Like, should I drink? Should I at least have a shot?
You should have had a shot. Did you take a shot?
You have? I thought you were gonna drink some of that color water beer. I was like, nah.
Michelob Ultra?
No. Beer is not.
It's not even close to being keto friendly.
It's a no on keto. Like if you are on keto and you are gonna drink, it should be a spirit. If you can do it straight up, try to do that like on the rock, something like that.
Tequila.
But if you're gonna mix it, like mineral water basically is like what
tonics.
You can.
They're the tonic waters at the time.
No, tonic water actually has like 31 grams of sugar.
Fucking math.
So yeah, no tonic water.
Now I know why I make fun of it when people look at it when they go, damn, Rob, you're looking good. It's like fucking math.
It's not even like hard math.
Your fucking keto makes me angry.
It's not even hard math. Like I have a.
Because literally we're like, oh man, I want Roman to be part of the group and shit. We're like, what can he fucking eat? They were doing math and shit.
Yeah, and like meat, I can eat. I can eat meat.
Meat, give me all the meat.
But you can like a chip.
That's right. But like
started chanting USA.
Oh yeah, that was fucking the best part when I started that chant.
Oh god, we're fucking.
You see, you can have fun without drinking. Now I probably would have had more fun if I was drinking.
You can't. It doesn't last as long.
No.
Like you have fun in spurs of moments. Okay. Like the moment's done, you're like, okay, I'm done with the moment.
But it only gets fun because you have drunk people joining in and they're easily manipulated
and entertained.
But most of them were not drunk.
That's true.
Like you weren't even drunk. Like you just had like a few shots.
I was buzzing for the longest time. I got drunk near the end after everybody left, and I was like, cool. And I was like, I don't want to get, because the whole thing was I didn't want to get as drunk. Too early because I was expecting other people to show up.
Yeah.
He was
expecting
they did not. I'm just going to tell you, people don't like you.
And I was like, okay. Well, in that case, I guess I would start drinking harder now.
And then they decided to play beer pong with shots.
Yeah.
Which is every year it's a bad decision, and every year they make the fucking bad decision and just ends up bad. But we did show more people how creepy John is.
Oh,
and they're like, ooh.
Mark, who like was like, yeah, he's creepy, whatever. Like actually felt like the full force of creep.
Like,
the 21,000 gigawatts of creep that fucking John produces.
He makes people feel uncomfortable.
Very much so.
Like his autistic side comes out. He starts spurting out facts that are like super biased on stuff or not true.
Like, did you know?
Like, how'd you know this shit, John?
In the Philippines, you can marry a 9-year-old. Be like, John, what the fuck, man? That's not. You shouldn't know that.
He'll be like, Philippine cunt. Ooh, he is the best guard out there.
He does get growly when he's drunk.
He does have a lot of facts about weird shit when he drinks.
He does.
What the fuck?
Like ghetto facts.
But like, I'm pretty sure if anybody even did a Google search, they'd prove him wrong.
Yeah, but nobody does that because nobody wants to have a
Nobody wants to have that shit on their phone.
Yeah, nobody wants to have that conversation with John. He'd be like, dude, that's fucking creepy. But
we'll believe you, creepo.
Fucking. Then he goes, I haven't done anything yet. I'm just, it's conversations, how it starts.
Yeah, gross. Like, that's your conversation? Like, you're fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
why are we friends with him? You want to kick him out?
Nah. He's family now. You can't kick him out.
I mean, fuck yeah, you can.
It's too late now. He knows where we live.
Hey, man, we need someone to pick on.
It's true. But we got you, Rosita.
I feel bad because someone didn't know my name.
Yeah, Carlos' girl did not know you as Tony at all. She just knew you as Rosita.
And she felt bad because they're not supposed to tell me that she didn't know my name.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, jokes were being said to each other, and he's just like, I got something you can't beat. He's like, my girl doesn't know your real name. She's like, oh, we're going to Rosita's and Eric's house? I was like, stop. And then she got like so embarrassed and shit. She's like, I'm sorry. I mean Rosita in a good way. I was like, I don't think you mean Rosita in a good way.
I mean, for actual Rositas, it's okay.
I am a boy. Not much of a boy, but a boy.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? It's good though. It's good that party had my time to clear my mind because the whole plan for this podcast was fucking just ranting about idiots buying bath water and
you were
really, it fucking bothered me. It still does bother me.
You were really upset by that.
Yeah.
Like so much so that I was like, you gotta stop. Like so much so that I had to leave the conversation. I literally
you excused yourself like a gentleman, be like, I'm out.
Because like you let yourself be riled up so much by the internet. Like what? There's nothing on the internet that should rile you up that much.
Okay, like today me and John were smoking inside, having a cigar.
Yeah.
We're talking about
John and I.
We're talking about
Shut
how
up, drunkie.
There's conversations in the government to take away WIC from people that don't have a job or not a resident, like illegal fucking people of the country. And I think he said they wanted to give, instead, take all that money, take away WIC, take away Lone Star, and give it to people that actually have a job, like an extra pay bump. You know
No, it was supposed to be $1,000 a month.
You're talking about universal basic income.
Yeah.
And Andrew Yang is proposing that.
Yeah, so it was like $1,000 a month for
to a household.
American citizens I think to a household or per person in a household that is above 18 and older.
Yeah.
Which sounds fucking great coming from around the people that I've seen a lot of people mistreat and misuse Lone Star, WIC, and fucking food stamps. That just sounds fucking amazing. But we had a grown conversation about it, and I realized that sometimes, there's bad people that misuse, mistreat, but at the end of the time, WIC and Lone Star is really for kids.
Yeah.
And taking that away as a program,
it's not going to be taken away entirely. There's going to be other.
Well, let's be realistic.
Supposedly, there's going to be other programs that you could get that type of assistance if it's necessary. It's just gonna be a little bit more strict.
Yeah, but let's be realistic. The parents of these kids, they don't have jobs. They really just fucking rely on WIC and Lone Star because
they shouldn't.
They're fucking, to begin with, they're young.
Yeah.
They were doing a study that, now the average age of a American girl to get pregnant is 15. Mm. And I was like, God damn, is it really that low? Then I realized there's 13 and 14-year-olds getting pregnant now because, MTV's Teen Mom found out it was cool to be a mom at a young age. But, like, I don't know.
That was the message they were supposed to.
That's what the fuck
put out. But
that's why I watched 2 episodes. Like, they're trying to make being a teen mom okay. I was like, ooh.
But that's what happens when people put like celebrity on such a high pedestal.
Yo.
That's why I tell you she shouldn't.
Look, I'm trying to be an entertainer, Roman. I have to be connected to the internet 24/7.
No, you don't.
You gotta know these things.
You can be entertaining and you can be more creative.
And it is you're supposed to have a reaction when dumb fucking people buy what. I don't know if it's true though. I was reading that people got herpes from drinking that stupid bathwater.
Yeah, they apparently. Again, I didn't research this.
I didn't research it because I would have gotten even.
It was from a homeboy of Eric's that said that, like, they did a test on it and there was no DNA. It's just basically she just ran tap water and she just shipped it.
You're literally fucking.
Like,
you know what? Good for her though. Good for her for being smart enough to gain her money.
She gamed the system and she's making fuckloads of money.
And they were like, "Oh, she's the hottest bitch in the world and shit." And she is not that attractive.
And she's English, which means that now she's rich and that the UK is gonna fucking rape her in taxes. Oh. So all that money. Yeah.
Well, because that's the one that's she's that chick.
That's take what you can.
That chick's the same chick that one of the IRS guys fucking he didn't get any of the news that she was gonna send or something like that. Mm-hmm. Actually, in a butthurt move, fucking denounced her to the IRS and she owed $600,000 in back taxes because of the money. And then that's when
she made that much money to have that much in taxes.
Yep.
She has like a whole business around like being lewd, you know what I mean? Like, I
understand lewd.
There's many sites that like do like if she has a Patreon, like then there's like adult things like OnlyFans and like shit like that.
Yeah, well, finds out everybody has OnlyFans. All of a sudden, America's like everybody gets OnlyFans now. Titties for sale is like the hot thing right now.
No,
for bitches. Or and they're always gonna be. Mm-hmm. Sex always sells. Yes. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's the oldest profession in the fucking world. Yeah. Sex equals money.
Yes.
There's a difference between being lewd and sexual to fucking selling people bathwater or just fucking dirty water and be like, this is just from me, from juices of me.
Yeah, but again, like.
But then again, it's not her fault. I thought this through.
Yeah.
I thought this through because you're like, Tony, calm down, take a breath, fucking. Yeah. I thought this through. It's not her fault. Mm-hmm. I mean, she played the system, and goddamn, she played it like a good chess player. Mm-hmm. I'm angry at the motherfuckers that actually paid for this shit.
Yeah.
All right, that's beginning anger. Then I get even angry when you fucking start reading that they're drinking it, vaping it, they're fucking doing all this shit with it. And I was like, okay, that is beyond a new level of stupidity.
Yes, but do you understand why they're doing it?
Clout chasing.
Yeah, exactly. To have their 5 seconds of
exactly
of glory. I get it. Still, it rubs me the wrong way to think this is humanity.
But isn't that for the longest time what you were trying to do though?
No, I wouldn't stoop that low.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't like. There's levels of like the shit I would do to have my fucking minute of fame or fucking whatever you call it, right?
Yeah.
15 seconds of fame.
Yeah, 15 seconds of fame. There's levels to what I would be like stoop low to doing. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do that. But see, the reason...
But I won't do that.
the reason that I was getting so angry,
yeah,
and it's hard to express this anger through, the message things we have, is that my nieces was watching this shit. Mm-hmm. And they were asking questions. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it's not just... she's supposed to be hitting an age group of, like, 18 or older that have the money. But like always, it turns around and it turns to younger viewers.
Yeah.
And they don't kind of know the difference, and they don't know it's a joke. They don't know that people are dumb, right? They're like, oh man, this is fucking cool. I don't want my nieces to think, hey, that's cool or something they could do.
Make them smarter.
Like that.
Understood.
I mean, my older nieces are already like into the weeb shit where it all weebs us, and I thought I was pretty weeby, and she put my weakness to shame. She put my nerdism to shame, and I was like, oh man, okay, I get it. I get that this shit. I watch it, I see it, I understand.
You understand that it just trickles down.
It's dumb, right? It's a business move on her, but they, on the other hand, don't see it that way.
Yeah.
And that's why I get so fucking angry, because then I was like, get this shit off fucking YouTube. And it's just not her anymore. It's people doing the reaction. It's people fucking... It's just not them now. And that's all these fucking creators talking about it, being about it, fucking showing them. Now that's their consumption, at least for a week. Now they go and now they think it's cool to do. It's like that bitch who fucking licked the ice cream. They didn't find out the consequences that girl got charged with criminal... whatever, I forgot what it's called.
20 years.
Right?
It's food tampering. And
right?
It's punishable for up to
all they saw was all the
years.
other dumb people fucking around with groceries, thinking, oh man, it's fucking funny, and it's cool, and they're like, hey, you think we could do that? No, you can't do that. That's not something people do. But he goes, it's funny.
Everybody wants to be a rebel with a rebel without a cause.
Again, like it is part of the whole thing that people just want to be internet famous for one reason or another. It doesn't matter. You know,
there is good humor. The good humor is like the Area 51. So I find that funny.
Some of it.
And even if they ask, like, if the younger generation, my nieces and nephews would ask, is it possible to fucking overrun Area 51? You think it's gonna do it? That's a conversation I'm willing to have.
But
then you start going over strategies.
You start doing the.
We got attacked from the west.
Yeah.
As the sun goes down that way, we have the sun in our backs.
That's right. But like I understand it. Like I completely understand where you're coming from. But that's where like you as their uncle, when they do see that and they ask questions, like you gotta explain like, yeah, that's fucking dumb. And
but you have to be informed too. You'd be like, okay, look, she did this, right? Sitting down as like young adults.
But the thing is, like, you don't even need a lot of information. Like, you just need to know that, like, oh, well, she's doing that because she's dumb, and she knows that dumb people are gonna buy this just to buy it.
Well, then I sat there with them, right, watching the shit they were watching.
Yeah.
Now I'm watching, make sure that their kid-safe shit is not being covered to this garbage.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking YouTube. You put up the censorship, right? You put them in YouTube Kids, or you make sure they don't get the shit, and it trickles down, and it becomes even weirder.
But that's the thing is, like, that's not necessarily, like, their fault. It's your fault as, like, somebody that's watching over them, like a parent, whatever. But like it's much more the parent's fault because you should know what your kids are looking into, or like or you know what they're doing.
And that's what I was doing. I kept watching, you know, making sure you gotta block this, gotta block that on my Xbox, so they don't see it. But that means I have to watch this shit, which means I get even angrier to a point where I'm just ranting like a fucking lunatic on.
Don't necessarily have to watch it all. You just be like, oh, okay.
It just, I don't know. It just makes you think. You're like, and then me and John were just had. I was like, maybe population control is okay.
Thanos, save us.
And this comes two ways because Thanos, right? Maybe Thanos was right. And I'm watching an anime called Dr. Stone, where population ceased to exist. And there's one side going, okay, now we have the power to control population, and the other side is like, no, we shouldn't be able to choose who lives and who doesn't. Everybody lives, kind of deal. And it's that discussion, right? They're having the discussion through manga and animes again. We're weebs and nerds, but it's a natural conversation. I mean, fuck, man. One of my arguments to you was like, why is this so popular? Why is this so everywhere? Why is this so accepting? Is it because people are just getting bored with life and they're like, let's see how fucked up we could get, or let's push the lever of
push the envelope.
stupid and lewd we could get before people be like, come on, man. Because half the world, more than half the world goes, oh man, this is great, it's funny, good content, this game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people got mad at it. Not a lot of people got mad at it like I did.
But the thing is, like, there's a select few, and this is the problem with everything. This is the problem with the internet in general. Mm-hmm. It's a loud, it's a loud minority. Like, it's these. You think so? It's a very small piece that's making the most of it, and that's what you see. Wheel. Like, you don't see the little things. You see the things that the people trending. Push up. You know what I mean? True. So like,
but it's the smallest piece doing the loudest noise, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. But that's the thing is they do that. Other people get wind of it, and then it becomes this thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it always starts off with like the small minority of people that are just loud about it.
And I think it's just it triggered other things in my head that'd be like, I'm fucking just angry. And then it's not that I'm angry at the bathwater, because I am, right? But mm-hmm. I was like, man, the world is stupid. Yes. That's what I was screaming. It's like,
you sounded like a Daria character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know how to put my ramblings and thoughts and rants into arguments or conversation. Mm-hmm. I'm that dude in the park in a little step with a loud fucking megaphone just screaming, the world is coming, the devil's here. You ever seen it? Yeah. You see those motherfuckers? Yeah. That's who I am. I found out. I'm the motherfucker just yelling.
And exactly, you're fucking pissing in the wind. It doesn't matter at the end of the day because, like,
I just want someone to be like, he's right.
Exactly.
Just do that.
You are part of the fucking problem. All you want is fucking validation for this shit.
I want
Don't fucking look for outward validation. Look for fucking and that's what I keep telling everybody.
I just wanted Roman to say,
shit, God, I want to punch this fucking thing. God damn it.
I just wanted Roman to say, Tony, you're right.
No.
People are stupid, but no. Roman was like, calm down, Tony. And then he's like, you know what? I can't take your bullshit. I'm out.
Exactly. And that's, it happens.
Why can't you just say I was right, Roman?
It happens this way every time. Like, because the
more I'm in tune to what is the internet and the social
media, you fucking, you can't break away from this shit.
No,
Tony.
Like,
and the thing is, it's not that you can't break away; it's you don't want to break away.
I don't.
And that's the thing.
Oh, like, my excuse.
So all you're doing is making yourself more angry.
True.
For no fucking reason because it's your own problem.
I find these idiocies and these crazy.
Idiocies isn't a word.
Yeah, well, these fucking stupid things and these crazy trends.
Idiocy is the
hey, whatever it is. I am bad with words. I should not have a podcast. But these
you shouldn't have a stoop, but yet you do.
Yeah, right.
People shouldn't get food, but they do.
Yeah,
this is the world we live in. The things that shouldn't have stuff have stuff.
Are happening. But I find these things, they're annoying. Mm-hmm. They're mean, but they're great conversation starters. And sometimes you need
to know what conversation is.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, I don't know how to. I don't know how to have a conversation, but if I rant big enough, people be like, "Oh yeah, it's a talking point." Take that, because I was talking about this on Saturday, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, it is kind of stupid and shit."
My biggest problem is that, like,
I just want you to notice me, Roman.
I'm noticing
Just
that.
say I was right.
About what?
I don't fucking know. Just say
exactly.
Right.
You don't even know what you're fucking. You're exactly.
Just
you're
say
the internet.
It's okay for
you're
me
the
to
fucking
be angry.
You're just a real live internet troll.
Of the internet.
Exactly, because like everybody, I don't know. Maybe this is something that's just come with fucking age. Where why is everybody so obsessed with this outward validate? Like, why do you need praise and validation from other people?
But that's always been forever, though.
But like,
it's not just now. People have always looked for validation, and
but you can say that it has gotten to a more increased level
because it's easier
because of the internet.
It's easier to get now.
Exactly. More access to it.
Yeah, there's more.
Instant gratification.
But getting validation from people, it's always been a thing.
What it like?
There's a whole psychology class on it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Like, I just don't get it. Like, maybe I think it's just because of my age where I just don't give a fuck about it.
You see, that's the thing.
All I want is for myself to feel better.
Yeah.
And that's where like a lot of shit I think has to come from.
You know, I'm on the other side. I don't care about how I feel.
Yeah.
I just want people to be like, "Hey, Tony, good job," or "You're
no,
right."
because then you want that feeling because that's how you want to feel.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, gain validation is me gain to that feeling you have. I just want to feel about myself.
You refuse to answer your own and change what you don't like about yourself. So you look at other people.
You're the type of nigga that's scared to sit alone in your room with your thoughts.
Yeah, you're like
because they
meditating.
get real
it's
dark.
Be real fucking scary for you.
It gets dark.
Exactly, but like that's the thing is like when you fucking encounter that darkness.
Mommy, can you hear me?
You understand that like once you're out of it, you're like, okay, I know I can deal with it.
Yeah,
so,
but like us. Oh, yeah, I understand that.
I don't think you do.
I get it.
Because you're still making an argument for it.
No, but I was gonna say Roman just told me, why don't you just get away from me for a little bit?
Yeah.
Turn all this shit off. But then my fucking rebuttal to all this shit is that we do have a podcast. We do try to entertain.
Yes.
And this is the shit people are talking about. So why wouldn't we be part of the conversation?
Because.
Even if it is an angry side.
Because here's the thing.
Because we're the shitty podcast, bro. We'll take that,
bro. But the thing is, like, why the fuck do you like? Why do we need to comment on big things? There's other people
because
that they can go to.
We don't have much.
Why don't we step away from the internet? I'm not saying that I don't use the internet. I use it a lot. Like all I do like is fucking listen to podcasts.
I mean that's
like that.
Everybody.
Yeah, so
everybody
like to say that like I can't live without the internet. I know that, but
technology's in us now.
But the thing is, like I curate what I want to look at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But when you look at when you follow these like fucking meme pages on Facebook that lead you to other meme pages, lead you to other shit, and then all your feed is just bullshit. It's nothing. It's literally just you don't even laugh most of the time. You look at the fucking thing and you're like, huh, that's the most you'll get out of it. And then you'll just fucking like it. But that it doesn't
I think
mean
that's
anything.
I think that was part of the study that they did with the internet and addiction.
Yeah.
Because when you watch these things, you feel the dopamine that triggers, euphoria, and you enjoy it, and then
you're constantly
since you're constantly getting that, you need bigger and bigger amounts to where you just don't feel it the same way.
Yeah,
like you did back then.
I am fucking close with you talking so much shit. Like I'm hairs away from fucking just deleting all my social media because I don't.
You need it.
I don't.
You need it because you're part of a community that you run.
Yes.
On the nerd shit.
Yes.
There is no way.
I can easily throw that shit on John. And I don't care.
Yeah, but you kind of want to be part of the conversations you're having.
I do.
Aside from the stupid shit,
yeah.
Aside from the memes, aside from people going on social media and crying about the problems, looking for attention.
Yeah.
Right? You're part of the entertainment part. You're a fucking leader of a community.
Yeah.
That Warhammer shit. Right? So you need the internet for that.
Yeah.
2, you're part of a podcast. You're part of multiple podcasts. You kind of need to be in tune with this shit. But so you could, when it comes down to conversations, like say you're not in it. Say you cancel your shit and something, and me and her just talk about whatever crazy trend that comes out in the future. And you're like, you're gonna be lost.
Yes.
You're gonna be, and we're gonna try to get your opinion and shit, and your opinion is always gonna be, I don't know, because I'm not part of it.
Yes.
Now at least you have a little sliver where you could at least give your honest answer.
I mean,
it might be like, okay, I don't care about it, but you could give more to
his answer is usually I don't know, I don't care.
But yeah, but that's my whole thing. Is like
I know
that's his shtick.
It seems easy to be like, okay, I'm just disconnecting and shit, but you forget that you're a part more of shit that other than the dumb crap.
I think yes. I think
because you say it's easy to
go on a trial basis.
It's easy to say, okay, I'm gonna let John handle it.
Yeah.
But there's days that John.
Yeah, no. I will not put all of that responsibility.
Yeah, it's not fair on John.
Yeah, for sure.
2, we see John on the internet. He's worse than I am.
Yes.
Right. And 3, that's not fair to the people that are looking looking for you to give them an answer on a question that only you can answer. Because as a leader of a community, you know your part.
Oh yeah.
Like, if they ask, say, a painting question, a comic question, something that you know the knowledge of, and they go through John to go through you, it's not fair on them waiting for a fucking chain of reaction just to get an answer.
No, yeah,
it's simple would be like, okay, if it was a lot easier if fucking Roman had social media. There's always gonna be both sides of having social media, and it's easy to get lost on the stupidity and on the crazy, on the bullshit on the internet. But sometimes social media is a good place. We just don't know how to use it because as a population, we fucking tend to go on the dumb, entertaining crap.
Yeah, but like, okay, like, yes, it is unfair for me to
and I'm part of that dumb, or at least I try to be part of the dumb, entertaining crap.
Yeah.
So I say I have to be in tune with it. I don't have to, but these are really good sometimes really good talking points when you're trying to create content. Because sometimes, like we've already said this, our life is stale. We go to you guys go to work, you go home, and you work on your hobbies sometimes. Or you fall asleep or whatever.
But
so I'm just trying to create an atmosphere of conversation. I just don't know how to do it yet.
As a counter to that, don't you find yourself?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that was if it was City Podcast fucking #1, that would have been my rebuttal.
Fuck you.
But my rebuttal is don't you feel, because I can only speak for myself. Whenever I do take a break from like social media, like there's times where I don't look at my phone for days. Like I don't look at that stuff for a while, and I feel better. Like I myself feel like I'm content with life, and what it does is it allows me to think more, and it allows me to be more creative. It allows me for that creative side to actually start running again. Because when I have my phone and I'm constantly checking Facebook or I'm constantly checking Twitter or something like that, that's time taken away from a creative endeavor that I should be pursuing. So
I'm on the other side. When I've taken breaks away from my phone, where I get lost in a video game.
Yeah.
I don't check social media. Or I have those days where I just literally don't want to get out of bed. I don't check my phone either. I literally sleep, wake up, go to the restroom, eat, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Right? That's the life I live sometimes. But when I get back to it, I feel so lost away from the world. Because suddenly someone's making a joke or someone's talking about something and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Then you fucking try to catch up so fast and they hit you that way. Because I want to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, you're FOMO.
Yeah, let's say he's got FOMO.
Yeah, you got
the
FOMO.
Fuck is
Fear
FOMO?
of missing out.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I'm a shut-in. So if I'm not living through social media, I'm not in tune with anybody. Because in real life, I don't go to people's houses. I don't call them. If you're living your life, I don't want to bother you. I don't go fucking. But if you're posting up this shit public, at least I have a sliver of what you're living through. At least I'd be like, okay, at least I'm connected to someone I call an acquaintance or a friend. I mean, other than the people that come to my house and they know me and be like, hey, asshole, fucking, let's do something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in tune with the fucking world or the people I call acquaintances and friends.
Yeah.
So social media feeds that for me. Even if it is just a sliver of what they want to share publicly, I understand publicly. Words.
Publicly, yes.
Next time I do see you in public or next time I feel like going out and meet up with you, I have at least, hey, man, I heard you lost your grandpa. I'm sorry. Or, hey, I heard you were sick. Are you feeling better? You have these fucking questions that you're like, oh, okay, maybe we are friends or maybe we have that connection and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm always in tune. And that's when I do take a break from social media. When I get back, I feel so fucking lost. You, on the other way, you do go up. You kind of, like, the people you care for, outside of this household and people you're tight knit with, you do communicate. You go to the homies, they used to play
B-Rise.
Destiny and shit.
I was just thinking, I was like, man, I miss Brian and fucking Jose. I gotta go
visit
fucking
them.
visit them.
You make time for them.
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm a selfish ass. So if you don't come to my house, I ain't going to yours. Because in my head, if I go to your house, if I call you
I
to
can't
do something,
take a shit in your restroom.
no, is that I think I'm bothering you. You have better shits to do than fucking have time to spend with me.
Yeah.
That's that's how I think of it.
Yes.
I don't want to take away from whatever you have planned in your day to make 5 minutes to come and have a conversation with me, or the other way around. It's just my mentality. I do not want to bother people that don't want to be bothered, because I have, if they wanted to come and chill with me, they know where I live, or they know my number and shit like that. So what I do, I use social media to stay a little bit connected. Now there's other things for social media or shit that when Eric was listening to NPR,
Yeah.
oh man, we had conversations about other things and stupid trends. We had political conversations. He was fucking getting fed actual information that mattered in the world, and he had his 2 cents in it. He stopped listening to NPR because he stopped doing his morning commute, and now there's no conversation.
Yeah.
Chill mode.
Right? It's more so like he's asleep most of the time,
Yeah.
or whatever. We talk about shows.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's consuming now. But come on, weren't you a little surprised when he was actually fucking listening to NPR and he came up with some facts? You're like, oh shit, Eric actually learned some shit.
Exactly, and that's how I feel.
And you could get that from social media if you actually do the research. You could go into your political views and shit like that.
But the thing is,
A lot of the times, political views are very one-sided, so you gotta go through a lot.
True, and that's
the what was it? That debate that fucking for the
Democratic.
that
Mark
shit,
surprised me on that one.
that shit was one-sided real fucking fast.
But the thing is, like, I completely understand, like, you don't want to be a burden onto anybody. Like,
I love being on burden on people.
Like,
burden.
like
That's why
I
I
understand
get
it, because for a long time that's how I felt. Like, I felt like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about that shit because it's a burden onto people and things like that. But the moment I started working on myself, that shit started going away. Like, I think a lot of a lot of this shit is just... a lot of this shit is you have to work on yourself, and people are afraid to work on themselves because they're afraid to fail, or they're afraid to they're afraid to experience something or re-experience something or anything a hardship in their life. You know what I mean?
They're afraid of the triggers that they're gonna get.
Exactly. But the thing is, like,
you can't say trigger. It triggers me.
but going through those hard times, or reliving those not even reliving, but recalling those things, help you grow as a person.
Fuck that. Working on yourself is painful.
It is.
I found out it's so fucking easy just to be a lazy fat slob. That
it is. It very much is. But the thing is, you have to think about. You have 24 hours, right? Like, 24 hours is one day.
Yeah.
Okay. You sleep. Normal people can sleep anywhere from about 6 to about 9 hours.
Fucking chumps. Sleeping so little.
Exactly. So, like, 6 to 9 hours, right?
69, bro.
69.
69. So that gives you what? If you're sleeping 6 hours a day, right?
18 hours.
That gives you 18 hours. But you have to factor out, for most people, they're spending about 9 hours at work. Which
9 to 10 hours.
9 to 10 hours, because, like, you have to account for, like, a lunch break. You don't know if it's 30 minutes. Commutes, everything, all that.
So you only really have 8 hours.
So you really only have 8 hours to yourself.
Even at that.
Right?
That's a high number to it.
And even that is high, because, like, you might have a engagement that's been put on this day. You know what I mean? Like,
what was that number? I think it's 2 hours, 3 hours you spend a day in the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
And shit like that. I was like, okay, so you really have, like, let's round it up to 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, you have 4 to 5 hours for yourself, right? The thing is, you can put in, like, 30 minutes of exercise. Only 30 minutes. Like, and it doesn't even have to be hard. Like, I go on an exercise bike. Exactly. I go on an exercise bike for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, but he goes hard.
So it's 30 minutes out of that 5 hours to myself. But the thing is, after I do those 30 minutes on the bike, I feel a change in myself. I feel like I have a dopamine rush where it's like, all right, like let's fucking get through the day. What do I have to do now? All right, let's go fucking let's eat first.
See, okay, this is coming from you. You're living a better life.
Yes.
You are eating better. You are sleeping better. You're working out, right? But before you started working out, you started changing your diet and shit.
Yes.
Now let's take Eric. Eric has none of that. He fucking just jumped into the shark end of the pool and just like, I want to work out.
Yeah.
All right?
Hell yeah.
First day he worked out with you, he came home. He's like, I fucked up my knee. He was out for like a day or two.
No, well, my knee popped.
All right?
It was
and that was
before
from
I went
work.
to the gym.
But it was like the workout made it worse. Where he's like, hey, dude, I'm out.
I exasperated.
I'm out for the day. And the next day is like, yo, my knee's still fucked up. Right?
Yeah. And he went to the gym for like 15
now that
minutes.
You're working out,
He
has like what? You have a week working out with Roman?
Like 4 or 5 days.
Now talk about it. Do you feel different? Do you have that dopamine? Do you go exercise and be like, okay, let's get this day? Or are you just fucking fatigued, come home and like, hey, I'm done. That workout was my day.
I'm a bit tired. I just gotta get used to it.
Exactly. Like the thing is that like it's different for everybody.
True.
Like for myself, like I did start eating better.
But I don't eat good.
So like eating better for me prompted like, okay, let's start working out. Let's see what this goes. And now like if I don't work out, like today I didn't work out because I have to go to work early. I could probably go after this podcast, but I won't. I'm gonna take the day off. I think rest days are good for you. But the thing is, like the days that I don't go, now I'm starting to feel like shit. Even though I'm eating healthy, even though I'm eating the same way that I always have, now my body is like craving the exercise,
They say exercise is like a drug.
Exactly, and that's the whole thing. It's because of the dopamine. Like, yeah, everything like starts coming out, and that's the thing is like it feels good. The thing is, yeah, there's gonna be fucking days where you fucking hurt your knee, like exactly, like where you're gonna hurt your knee. But the thing is, like that's temporary pain. What you're doing is temporary, so that you can get to a better place in the future.
No, I want fast. I want it now.
And
I want to go to the gym one day, come out and like lose 300 pounds and look swole as fuck. But it ain't gonna happen. I want that. I want that internet magic pill where you drink it and you're boom lost all the weight. You have to do shit. I can still be drinking soda and eating
because that's.
I know.
You have to you have to go like the thing is like I'm gonna lose all this weight, but guess what? I'm still gonna have all this fucking loose extra skin. Like whenever I do.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm disgusting now. Like it doesn't matter. Like, but the thing is, like that should serve me right. Like I abuse my fucking body. Good. I look good with like a shirt on. Once I take the shirt off, it's terrible. But the thing is, it's you fucking lost me there.
It looks bad, but you feel good.
Exactly. Like
that's
it's all
important.
It's all about you have to feel better about yourself.
Hey.
And I think eating better and
you're right. Me getting angry at the end does not make me feel better.
No, it just all City it does
podcast, is we're taking self-care to a new level, bitches.
I like wanting you to do it. Just say, Tony, you're right. People are stupid, but you wouldn't give me that. So I went looking for it somewhere else, and half the people said I was right.
But
thank you, Facebook friends.
I just don't understand it because I just don't like. I'm sure at one point, like, why I started playing guitar and things like that is I wanted people to notice me and, like, say, like, I'm good at something. As I got older, I stopped caring about that kind of stuff. I mean, I needed it from myself.
I told you the reason for the podcast and me trying to be a voice actor and shit was to get attention.
Yeah.
Is because I do one day want to be famous and be Hollywood living. Even though people are so mean to Hollywood people. They call Jason Momoa fat. That nigga is not fat. Anyway, that's just my gripe. Because they're like, damn, Jason Momoa has a dad bod. That motherfucker was still...
Because you love him.
He's a good actor.
He is.
But yeah. I know, I get what you're saying.
He's got his daddy bod.
I get it. I get what you're saying. If you feel good in the inside,
and
you don't need the poison that is on the outside.
And guess what? Like, it's infectious. Yeah. Like, when somebody feels... Like, I started feeling better.
And that's why I rant so much. I want people to feel as mad as I do. Or get them so annoyed when they're like...
And you do.
Oh, yeah, I want to bring people down to my fucking level.
And
he is right, Roman.
And you do. You got me fucking yelling.
Or I
like,
want you to
earlier.
be like, I'm done with it, fucking asshole. Be like, God damn it, Tony.
But the thing is, like, it's...
Which I think I got a little rise out of Mark too.
Yeah,
my rants,
probably.
I was like, okay. See, but that's me. That's me thinking I'm getting a conversation started.
But yeah,
It's not bringing people down to my level
Yeah.
or getting them to react or senpai notice me. I thought I was just starting a conversation with some trends.
But yeah, but the thing is, like, this is the reason I had gotten so upset, and I was just like, I'm done with this conversation. I'm not checking this anymore.
Tony's type of conversation is, I want to tell you something. I want people to tell me I'm correct, and that's how we conversate. Where I'm like,
oh man, I just realized I'm a fucking basic.
He is a
chick.
basic bitch.
Yeah.
For
sure.
I am fucking Cardi B.
Yeah.
Damn.
But the thing is,
Except
like,
not,
this is
Successful,
not good.
famous, or with talent.
This is
Yeah.
not the first time that this has happened. This is nearly every time there's a dumb trend.
I think that's
like,
what my persona's becoming. Just
exactly. Every time there's a new trend,
man.
you just get angry at it, and we go through the same conversation.
But with
and
different topics.
But it's
the
all
flavor
the
of the month.
But it's all the. It all equates
It's
to the
just
same
me,
thing.
It's just me angry at the
Why
world.
the fuck do you care so much? Like, that's the thing. You gotta stop caring so much
all
about
I
the
need
internet.
Is get a stupid loud phone and go to the park and yell.
You could. I mean, I'll
The
support.
devil
you.
is here with. Have you ever seen the Little Nicky?
Yeah.
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 I want to be the preacher. The devil
Was that
is-
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think
Man,
so.
I can't remember.
Tarantino.
Yeah. I want to be Quentin Tarantino and Little Nicky.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
devil is alive. But anyways, enough ranting. It took us in a weird thing. I said we were going to do it, and it just turned to a good conversation, Roman. You can't deny it. Kind of. Well, anyways, let's get to some comments.
I like how you just give up fucking midway through your own sentence.
If you guys want to be part of the conversation and join us, or just give a comment, or say how wrong Tony is.
How about you explain to Tony what a proper conversation is?
Tell us how Tony. This is how you have a conversation, Tony. Not just yelling at people.
Whatever, Tom.
Join all our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes. Just go ahead and give us a follow, like. Go to youtube.com/Grimwords. Give us a comment there.
Tony will read it. Roman won't care.
Man.
I don't know if it's...
I think YouTube deleted a couple comments we had because
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, we had new comments.
Yeah.
But I think they were obscene comments, not okay for YouTube.
Apparently.
So, sorry.
Screenshot them. You should screenshot them.
I should have fucking screenshot them. But not, you could be like these fine people. Oh, before we do, Roman, tell them how you go the old school way.
If you want to send us an email, go ahead and send it to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
Citypod88@gmail.com.
Alright. Well, we have one from... our first comment is from Norwal Music. And it says, please keep posting videos like this. This one came out incredibly well.
I don't believe you, but...
That could be a bot account.
Yeah.
But
What video was that?
we appreciate you, bot.
Okay. We appreciate you, Bob, because it makes me feel good that we're doing something right.
There you
There was a
go.
video?
All the podcasts come out as videos on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, sarcasm.
Sounded like
Sarge-casm. Alright, and next up we have the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Oh, come on, you can. And welcome to the jam. Yeah, join the clan. And welcome to the jam.
Alright, that's terrible. Her first comment, I actually saw Spider-Man. I mean, I didn't see Homecoming, but it was really good. I like the way they did the Spidey Sense segment. Much more natural versus a slow-mo depiction.
The Peter Tingle.
Yeah, that's. It turns out that they do like slow-mo for everything, even slow-mo things to make things look fast. So
Slow-mo's what's in.
I guess, but it's just it's an odd thing.
Water of fucking movies, bro.
It's just
way to
dumb
round it.
people like you. Alright, her next comment. I would have left more comments last week, but I stopped listening halfway.
Ouch. The truth sometimes it hurts.
We appreciate the truth.
At least
There
you
you
listen
go.
to half of it.
Yeah, I
That's
appreciate
more
that.
than we listen to.
Yeah, I don't listen to anything. I listen to the beginning, the beginning song, so I can get these comments, and that's it.
Ouch.
Yeah. But that was the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
While I was at work, And I was like, man, I can't listen to this at work.
We're filthy.
Yeah.
And that was the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? Boom, boom.
I like the chopped and screwed version you did there.
Slow down,
Alright, and our next comments are going to be from 10 Meal Deal.
Oh shit, Sam delivered.
Alright, so I'm going to go with his oldest
a good
comment.
guy.
He is a good guy.
He is a good guy. Yeah, for sure.
I dig him.
just...
He can have my babies.
Can he, though?
Probably
Can't.
not.
Science
I mean,
ain't there yet.
your sperm. I mean, it even like looking at you and then like trying to guess your sperm. I'm like,
It's slow
this shit's
and
dead.
God damn, he went dead.
Yeah, they're just like.
I give a little hope of
they're-
slow.
Nah, they're just
dude.
like tadpoles swimming in bleach. Like they're just floating in bleach.
God
I
damn.
feel like my sperm's, potent.
Mm,
Could be.
It's a bad
You know
sperm.
what? For the podcast, let us know in the comments. Roman and I will have a sperm count off. We'll go to a sperm bank. Be like,
oh, mine's fucking. Mine's just as dead as yours.
maybe, who knows? You've been working out, eating keto.
It's true. I could have gotten.
Mine just like to drink.
They're just bumping into each other.
Hey man, what the fuck?
Fuck you.
This is my butthole.
They're trying to impregnate poo. Yeah, I knew that would get you. Alright, so his first one. I'm trying to see, should I go with the oldest? Nah, let's go with the oldest first. It says, boring AF. Need new content. JK, keep up the good job. Also, Eric, you disappoint me at beer pong.
Oh, why? I did the best. I had that shit down, bro.
I mean, you lost.
Yeah, because
You lost.
Doesn't matter, you
John.
lost. Doesn't matter.
I didn't lose it. Fucking.
You
Shut
lost.
up, you
John.
lost. You lost to John. That's
Whatever.
that's like 10 loses to...
Good shit, Sam. Good shit.
And his next comment, you don't want to meet your idols. You realize some of them are a-holes,
Yeah.
True.
and some are really nice people. Take Eddie Griffin, for example. He said during the show that he doesn't do photos or signatures. He does what he does, and he goes to the hotel. This is a job, he says. When you're done, do you want to be bothered with after? Hell no. I want to go home and relax. Makes sense. But Bruce, on the other hand, is one hell of a guy.
Yeah, my boy Eddie Griffin was like, don't come up to me and give me my autograph. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
He's not that guy.
exactly,
Unless you're
yeah.
a fine bitch and you try to slam it.
True. I mean, pretty bitches always get whatever they want.
Most of the time.
But there is...
Even ugly bitches get what they want.
It's both sides of the fucking thing. There's celebrities will be like, oh, okay, I want to kind of connect with my audience so they could keep buying my shit. And then there's the other ones like, my entertainment should be
But
good enough. My work should be good enough for them.
I think there's, like, especially, like, in comedians' cases, I think there's just, more outgoing comedians, and then there's ones that, do view it as just a job. But then there's, like he said, Bruce, like, but I know, like, Bert Kreischer, like, after his shows, he goes to a bar with everybody, and he likes the feeling of interacting with people.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just that. It's
feed off that fucking friendship.
exactly. So it's just dependent on the person, so.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, oh man, like you hear people coming down to conventions. I was like, oh, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. I want to pay that $200, $300 to fucking meet him and get a picture of him.
Yeah.
And then I realized it's going to be 2 minutes. You're not going to have an actual conversation with him. And they're going to fucking forget who you are because you're just another person in the line.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not really meeting people.
No,
Like,
no.
when I meet people, I want to at least have, 5-minute conversation or back talk or just listen to a story they have. Like, meet them in the wild kind of deal. Like, you go to the fucking restaurant. Well, no, because I learned you don't bother people while they're eating.
But you have to go to bars.
Yeah, like a bar.
Although,
Or they're early to their set at the fucking comedy club or something.
if you do like a recall from our older episodes, you would have seen that I had that with the guys from Comic Book Man, like Ming Chen and the other guy.
The other white guys.
White guy number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I offered a recovering alcoholic to buy him a beer, and he's like, "Nah." But I didn't know he was a recovering alcoholic because I don't have a social media presence.
Fair enough.
So it's their business. He kindly, politely said no, thank you.
And you said,
then
that's
we went.
fucking rude, dude.
No, and I was like,
Take
fuck
my
it.
liquor.
No, I was like, cool.
Oh yeah, I'll drink your beer for you, dog.
TBH, save me money. And then we had a conversation with their manager. We got drunk. I went to go buy cigarettes for her. In the middle of the middle of the night, like at 1 a.m. I was drunk driving across downtown and ended up.
The best place should be driving drunk.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes I always said I want to meet like Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
I want to meet Keanu Reeves and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But I know that once you sign up for this convention shit, you're not really gonna meet them. Because they put on that persona, right?
Exactly.
I want to meet them when they're trying to be them. They're like, hey man.
You want a genuine person.
Yeah,
you don't want the.
I don't want the
canned answers.
I don't want the actor. I want the person kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then again, I like Hollywood.
Yeah.
I like celebrity. So, anyways, thanks, Sam.
Wait,
was that the end for Sam's comment?
That was the end of Sam's comments and comments in general. Thank you, everybody, that comment.
There's so
Jam.
Work on it. Work on it off mic.
Del Sol something. I know you commented before.
Del Taco.
No, it was Del Sol something. I know you left a comment, and I don't know if you deleted it or something, but thanks for all the commenters. I like that more people are listening and joining the conversation.
It seems like the views are going up a bit.
Yeah, we have more subscribers, little by little. Maybe when we get to like year 10, we actually have a good crowd.
Yeah, we have fucking 200 subscribers.
We get monetized.
Nah, we never gonna get monetized because they don't like us talking bad about people or insulting.
Fuck them, then.
Or being that.
Well,
but anyways, this has been episode 152 of the City Podcast. Yeah, I know numbers. We have been your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
Roman.
And
your boy. Your birthday boy, Eric.
I like how he did that twice. He forgot that he was on
your birthday's
birthday
done.
boy.
We celebrated. It's done.
According to the girl from Chunky's and some other one, you have to celebrate your birthday for a week. It's your birthday week.
No, that's bullshit.
All I need is a day.
Nigga, you're not rich enough, B. You're not a pretty girl. See, fuck you.
I'm a pretty boy.
Also, if you're celebrating birthday weeks and birthday months, fuck off. I don't want to be. I don't want to be your friend.
You're a fucking
yeah, you're the.
How do you want to celebrate a birthday?
You're the You're my internet. I hate you.
And then so fuck you, and I hope you die.
How does it feel to be on that stoop, Roman? Yell to the world.
I literally sit on your stoop, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually a stoop kid. But like we say at the end of every episode, bye.
Bye.